Dr. No Minute 88, my name is Brian.
And my name is Christian.
And this is the podcast that takes the longest running, smoothest, suavest, most debonair spy franchise around and shakes it out 1 minute at a time. Never stirred. This is Bond.
Minute Bond.
And Mr. Christian. What happened?
Well, we were right. James Bond walks over to the copper door, inspects it, can't open it.
No wonder why he went over, because it was copper.
Yeah.
Like, that made sense as soon as we saw it.
Mm-hmm. And then he hears Honey say, "Come look at this." And he walks over, and it's a giant aquarium. And they realize he says something about they must be hundreds of feet underground.
At the least.
Yeah.
Artificial light for the fish.
Yeah. And she says something about, I think, tulips or some flower that doesn't grow below 200 feet, I think.
Or I think it's... Let me see.
Look at that. Sea tulips. They do not grow above 200 feet.
Sea tulips.
Sea tulips, they do not grow above 200 feet. So it has to be within 200 feet of the bottom of the ocean floor.
Yeah. And then we hear...
a great musical score.
Yes. And Dr. No is behind them, and he is clearly not Chinese. What do you think? I mean, I don't think he looks Chinese at all.
Let me see the actor on IMDb. I do like, was it the first thing he says? $1 million?
Yes.
You were wondering how much it costs? And then Bond says, yes, I was wondering how much this movie costs to make.
Yeah, which I thought was really interesting.
Yeah. Joseph Wiseman is Dr. No. Was born in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Good call.
Yeah.
Good call. That moment where he knew what Bond was thinking reminded me a lot of Solomon Lane in Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, where he is so smart he can predict his opponent's thought process.
Yeah, I think he's gotten into Bond's head. That's a good point. And I think he's gonna probably play some mind games with him in the next minute or two here.
Hopefully. What do you think happened to his hands? He said he couldn't shake hands because of an unfortunate accident.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe fire. I don't know. That's my prediction. Something to do with fire.
Do you remember in Quantum of Solace when that one woman was killed by being drowned in oil, much like the woman in Goldfinger is killed with gold?
Mm-hmm.
I think he just found her and rubbed his hands on the oil that she was drowned in and was like, oh man, it doesn't come out.
An unfortunate accident gave me permanent leather hands.
Yeah, I saw her and I was like, let me help you. Ah, symbiote.
And he mentions the glass being 10 inches thick, and
which causes the magnifying effect.
And that he designed it himself.
Yeah.
Does he say anything else? Oh, it's not the 10 inches thick that makes it magnify. He says it's convex,
which is like how glasses are, right?
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah, kind of. It's probably very convex, though. You can kind of tell.
I wonder how they achieve that on set. Maybe a big ass TV, because it looks really good. But that would have to be a massive TV. Maybe a green screen.
I think it's just a projector.
I mean, but where is it projecting from? You know. Like, it's clearly, we're seeing glass in front of it. And if they projected it, it would, like, hit the glass first. It would look weird.
I don't know.
Maybe it's rear projection?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that it was rear projection.
I've never seen one of those, so that's... but the old TVs were like that. But that is a massive TV, so
yeah, I wonder if it's a real fish tank or not. Maybe we'll know when we read the book.
I mean... the behind the scenes book.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I thought you meant the Dr. No book. I was like, yeah, in the fiction book, they're not going to be like, we put a fake TV.
No.
Yeah, and there's special features, I think, on the iTunes copy, so we can check that out, too. Also got the Blu-ray copies. Yeah, it would be magnificent, though, because it works at different angles, however they did it.
Yeah. And there's reflection, like it is glass.
Yeah. I do like how quickly he goes through a magnificent feat of engineering. I should say so myself. I designed it. And he keeps going.
Yeah. He's very arrogant.
Yeah, look at this picture of him in Detective Story. Like that's Dr. No in the black and white Detective Story from 1951, I believe. Yeah. For some reason, Dr. No is in black and white on IMDb, but also in color. Yeah, I don't think they colorize this later. I think it's released in color.
You got anything else for this minute?
No. I'm excited to see the mind games. It really did remind me of Solomon Lane. I wouldn't be surprised if Solomon Lane was in part inspired by Dr. No. And now I understand why he's so cocky to not kill Bond, because he feels like he could just predict every move Bond would make. Which,
yeah.
And we'll see how that goes for him. Follow along in the minutes on Instagram at BondMinuteBond.
My name is Christian.
My name is Brian.
And that was money.
You're probably over. If you're listening to audio, I took a swig of water before saying.
Just for effect.
Just for effect.